Hey y'all, welcome from Ashes to Beauty podcast. I'm Felicia B.
I'm Tati.
And we talk about life, healing, motherhood, women's empowerment, relationships, and mental health.
We validate, educate, and empower
One suck at a time.
So, I think we should start with the verse of the day,
Okay,
right?
that sounds good. First of all, before you start with the verse of the day, how you been?
Oh, I'm good, girl. I had a little lit weekend. I've been hosting some events here and there.
You do?
So even after here, it's a keeping my body going. I'm on the go.
You look good.
Thank you, boo.
Can never be serious.
You look great always.
Yeah, I'm trying. I feel like
Color the hair.
Yes, I colored my hair.
Yes.
I took it down a little bit more. I'm kind of embracing this whole new look.
I like.
You like it?
Shortcut is really nice on you.
You think so?
It is.
I miss my wigs though.
Oh, girl, it's hot. Okay, let the scalp breathe. I like it.
No, but let me tell you how I was in a doctor's appointment and I felt the wind. It just went right. So I think I'm gonna have a coat of like wigs that I'm gonna wear.
I feel you.
But I like your whole dreads, and I just wanted to let you know
Thank
that you
you,
look good.
sis.
It got long too.
Like I was telling you, it's fitting for my lifestyle right now.
Yeah.
Motherhood.
Mother.
Especially when you're natural hair, there's like a whole day.
You
for
just get
care.
and go. I promise you,
Yeah.
I just like brush the naps and then I just go.
Girl, I'm
like
lucky
little-
if I could. I just be shaking it and go.
Right.
Go.
Yeah, like I hear it. So yeah,
Thanks,
so
girl.
what you got for us today?
All right, we want to start off positive note. The Lord first, always.
The Lord first, yes.
So I don't think that was the voice I should have said talking about the Lord. Okay, we're gonna work on that.
The voice was smooth. I liked it.
I'm gonna work on it. So the verse I got for today is John 16, verse 33.
Okay.
It
I love that verse.
says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. So pretty much to me, I want to know how you take it.
No, you go first. You go first.
Yeah, but it's saying like pretty much we were guaranteed roughness in this world. He never said things will be easy. He'll never said, being a Christian will be easy.
Yeah.
But take heart. Just be strong,
Yeah.
We're very strong people. I be telling you, I don't want to be strong.
Yes, you do. You're so silly.
I
You
don't
are.
want to be strong,
Yeah.
but I get it. He's like,
Yeah.
just wait. And he got our back.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah. And I just feel like people like misunderstand like what Christianity walk means. It doesn't mean like you're going to be sitting and everything's just going to be perfect and you're going to get your nails filed on this side and money's going to fall on the tree on this side. It's like, no, that's not what it's going to be like. But I think like that verse is very comforting. It's very comforting because when I look at it, I'm like, Lord, I'm going through a lot right now. I read that verse and I'm like, all right, cool. You got me.
It gives you comfort.
It gives you comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like the verse of the day. That was my favorite today.
So it's going to kind of segue into our topic when we get there.
I know. I told you we should have did it the opposite way. We should have did it the other way.
It makes sense, yeah.
We should have. Next time we're going to do it the other way.
Yeah.
So,
it makes sense. It
yeah.
makes sense. But before we get to the topic,
Yes.
we're going to do this and that.
Game time?
Our icebreaker.
I love
this
games.
and that.
Okay.
I watch a lot of podcasts that do a lot of this and that's.
Okay.
And they're cool. They're
Do they do that?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were being original.
We are.
No, because I didn't know that. I thought like I was doing
I
a
think they
thing.
have
like,
a different name. But
Oh.
it's pretty much like a
They
this and that.
do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I can't remember.
FYI, everyone, I did not know that.
We did not steal anybody's nothing.
No,
Okay?
no.
She
Okay.
really did come up with this
Yeah.
on her own.
All right. So
But,
you go first.
Let me try to think. Okay, here's one that I heard recently.
Okay.
So, that's what it is. They do more so like would you rather.
Oh,
But it's almost like a this or
it
that.
is the similar. It's
Mhm.
similar to this or that.
So, let's say this or that, but would you rather
Okay.
live a life eating your favorite food only for the rest of your life, or you have no choice of what you eat? So it could be at random anything, another cultural food. It could be your worst food, whatever.
I want to eat what I want to eat.
So you're only going to have that meal for the rest of your life.
is that one meal?
Yes, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack.
Nah, I need the variety.
Variety.
I need the choices.
Because that's how I felt too. I was like, Also, you ever eat like too much of your favorite food and then you hate it?
You get tired of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I would rather different foods.
No, I need the choices. I want the Chinese. I want the Caribbean. I want the
Yeah, I like
I want everything. I want the Italian. I want everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a foodie.
It's one of those. I am too, girl.
I know.
That's why
I know that. But
I work it out.
I know.
All right, you got one.
Would you take a spa packet for the rest of your life, or travel to different places for the rest of your life?
I would definitely travel.
I knew you were going to say that.
I would definitely travel for the rest of my life.
I knew you said that. I don't know. I think I might take the spa packet. You know why? Because sometimes I may not feel like traveling. Like, I'm not a person that will say I'm going to travel like once every week or once every month.
I would.
I will get a massage every week. Every single week. Because you can always travel when you want to, every 3 months, every 6 months.
Yeah.
But the spa, if I get that food, I can go every day if I want. My head hurts, I'm going to get a facial.
Dang, am I going to switch my... Dang, but
See?
I like to travel. Oh, man. I think, because a spa comes with a... Sometimes you be at a spa, you feel like you're somewhere else.
That's
it's
true.
Almost like traveling.
See?
I think I might get the spa package. Yes, that makes sense.
I had to bring the logic in it and the explanation, and
Dang.
I won you over on that one.
I like to just escape like the wintertime and travel. That's kind
Yeah.
of like what I be thinking.
Yeah.
But yeah, the spa makes more sense.
Yeah. I like it.
Let me see. So I got another one.
You can do one more.
Girl, this or that.
Chocolate or vanilla?
I don't know. I try not to stay
Chocolate or
with
vanilla.
food. Yeah, like I'm always thinking about food. I don't know. Okay,
Here I go with my allergies.
this or that. This or that.
What?
Savory foods, like salty foods, or sweets.
That is hard. That is extremely hard. You cannot choose. Like,
I kind of can.
what's yours? Let me hear.
Now in my adulthood, I can't do too much sweets anymore.
Okay.
So savory, I love savory.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to go with you. That's true.
Yeah.
Because I'm on this sugar-free thing. And honestly, sugar-free is not even that good for you.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Because they put all the supplements.
Yeah. And then it's an off taste. And it's,
Right.
yeah. I'm
It's
like, yeah.
definitely off taste.
I rather, and even sweets like these days, I go to weddings and stuff. And they're like, anybody want cake? I'm like, why did we love so much cake? I'm like, I don't want a cupcake. I don't want... It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I like my donuts and I do like my my sweets and stuff, but I do like my seasoning too.
Yeah.
Because you're Haitian and I'm African, so
and we know how to salt bake.
Yeah. Put it there.
Yeah.
Make sure you
spice it up. Right. Yeah, girl.
Yeah, it has to have seasoning.
Yes.
I was at the event yesterday, my friend's 40th, and I promise you, I had the salt and pepper. I'm like, why are you this way? I was just sitting there like
they didn't put
enough. I'm sure it's not enough.
For real.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Are we ready for our topic? I feel like I hear elevator music when I think about this. The soft life.
Soft life.
So the soft life is kind of one of those new terms these days. It really just encompasses it's mostly for women, kind of, but anybody can live.
Yeah, because I see a lot of people post on Instagram. What is the soft life? Like, what does that mean?
The soft life, I feel like it's just more of, I guess, the old school tradition of how, like, let's think of relationships.
Yeah.
You have the man, you have the man who's the breadwinner. So he's working, and essentially the woman would be like the housewife, and she's taking care of her home or whatever. But within all of that, the husband is allowing her to be the woman and to take care of her and to cater to her, like, you know, the romantic side and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because nowadays like I said, I don't want to be strong. And so nowadays the women are kind of like forced to be like hard workers as well. We don't have time to like relax.
Yeah.
So like in a soft life, it's, I guess, if you think about the day of a soft life liver.
Okay, liver.
I would
hear it.
wake up, you know, at my own leisure.
Okay.
You know, probably sleep in a little late.
Okay.
Have a little, but I don't do facials and stuff often.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have like a daytime and nighttime routine and you're taking your time with everything. Then it's like, what's next on my schedule? I got like a mani and pedi, you know, scheduled. And it's like, ooh, I'm about to meet my friends for brunch. And okay, what's next? Let's go shopping. Come back home and okay, let me I think I got a cleaner coming home, so I don't have to. She's not doing
That
too
sounds
much.
like the rich life.
I mean, compared to my life, it sure is.
The rich life, girl.
But that's the thing. It's like, it's just a soft life. Like, it's just a relaxed, just easy going or whatever. And even like your partner is helping you live that soft life. He's not allowing you to, carry too much. I'm not throwing out the trash. I'm not, I'm still doing the things, like I'm still cooking for you. I'm still cleaning.
Yeah.
And, if we got kids, I'm still taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
But I'm having more
Time
self-care
to
time.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to
okay.
relax. Less wrinkles is what I think it's helping you
Yeah.
in life.
I think it also, if you're married, right? If you're married, it depends on the person you marry.
Mm-hmm.
That will help you
Yeah.
get that soft, like, because like, there are guys that they will listen to your needs and your wants and your concerns, and you'll work it out between the two of you. So to create that soft life, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, babe, like even I know some people in their households, they're like, this person touches the bathroom, I do not touch the bathroom.
Yeah.
This person washes the kids, I do not watch. Like, I don't wash the kids, I meant to say. So it really depends on the partner, right?
That's true, yeah.
When you're single, oh girl, that's a whole nother ball game. But I think when you're married, to have that soft life, you kind of have to have that establishment with your partner in the beginning. Like, listen, I like this. I enjoy this. This is the things that I don't like. And they kind of have to understand and then help you achieve that soft.
Yeah.
I don't think a soft life is unachievable. Like, I think it's very doable.
Yeah.
It's very doable.
I think it's only a thing now because we're realizing that we're not doing so much. That's why I say, like, that term, as well as like self-care, is more like of a topic that's talked about more these days.
Yeah.
Because we're realizing that we gotten so far away from it.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get back to that.
Yeah.
So like you said, even if you were like single,
Yeah.
it's something that you're doing more so for yourself. Like, you have to
Right.
be more aware that, okay, I do need to, like, I know like I have this habit of, or I don't know what it is, not calling off, call out sometimes and relax.
Take your PTO.
Take your, listen, we be letting these days, and they don't roll over. Like, so it's just more so of that. Like,
yeah. And honestly, I took a day off, and my boss, she was like, she sent me a message on Teams, right? Here it go, ping, ping. I'm like, what she want? She's like, are you taking another day off? I said, I sure
excuse
am.
me.
Right. She was like making me feel intimidated about taking another day off. I was like, the last time I checked my bank, there's money in the bank, meaning like time. Like,
yeah.
Like, I have PTO, so I'm going to take it.
Listen, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because one of my coworkers, I work at a school.
Yeah.
And she's new to the school. And prior to starting, she already had like plans in the beginning of the year, so she had to take off some days or whatever and let them know.
Yeah.
Maybe a month later, she had to take a couple of days out again.
Yeah.
But, at this point now, she has like her 90-day evaluation, whatever. During her evaluation, they were like, so we're noticing you're taking a lot of days. They actually like took away some of her days, so she didn't get paid. Yeah.
No way.
So I think in total, she had 12 days for the year.
Yeah.
There was like, so one of her other coworkers, her colleagues, was telling her, so they're not going to tell you, but don't use all your days. And I'm like, this don't make sense.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm such a fan for being an entrepreneur. I get it. Not everybody's an entrepreneur. They don't have that type of like, just like personality and that like confidence to go out. Like, but you, like, I'm telling you, working for other people is so over. She said it's
ghetto is the word. Okay.
Like, I'm like, my kids, even like my son, he's already looking into entrepreneurships. He comes to me when I do like little stuff with my side businesses, and he's like, yeah, mom, I want to do this. And I'm like, I'll be there. Like,
just
cheering
support
you on.
her. Yeah,
because like working for all these companies are so overrated.
Girl.
Like, first of all, I need work-life balance.
Yeah. They don't care if you're sick.
No.
I remember someone was telling at work.
Yeah.
Someone got sick.
Yeah.
I think she had like COVID symptoms, but she didn't have COVID.
Right.
But she was like, let me just stay home because we work with kids.
Right.
And so she came back and she was sick again. And she was like, girl, I have a fever, but I'm not going to stay home today
See?
because I already used so many days and I'm scared they're going to say something. I'm like, dang. She was like, yeah, we try if we're like deathly sick. I'm like,
Wow.
why I gotta be all that? What if I wake up and I
Yeah.
just don't feel great and my bones is
Right.
cracking? We're getting old, girl. We getting old.
And that is not the soft life.
It's
That's the hard
absolutely
life.
not. It's a hard not life.
That is a
Girl.
rough life.
Yes.
No, seriously, it truly is because, and then also finding a job that understands your needs and your wants. You know, I want my PTO
and I want it now. Girl, they don't care.
They really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
And it's like they always say, if God forbid something would happen,
Yeah.
and you no longer here, or whatever the case, your
They
position
don't
will
care.
be filled tomorrow.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Top.
So listen, take your days.
Take
Take your
them.
days.
I took them with pride.
I don't play
I was
you.
like, great. Do you need anything before I go?
Right.
Like, no, seriously. And I think it's the fair that your manager or the companies put into you. Like, you feel like oh my God, if I take the PTO, am I going to get fired? Are they going to look for
They're
reasons?
watching.
Are they watching me? It's just the fair they put in you. But take your
hate that
PTO.
fear.
Take it.
Listen, I remember even I took probably 2 days off.
Yeah.
And I try to like strategically take like my days off in between like the weekend or something so it can feel long, whatever. So I took 2 days off. I went to Jamaica. I was posting it up. My friends was like,
Does your
girl.
boss follow you?
No, I
Oh.
have some colleagues that follow me, but they were like, girl, you what if they see? I'm like, what if they, what you mean? Like,
I'm not supposed to be here?
And I'm like, why do we have that fear?
Yeah,
like,
I'm telling you.
It's so crazy. What are they going to like, girl, you took off to go to Jamaica? Yes.
Yeah, well, you set that standard from like the time you're hired. Like, listen, I have a work-life balance. I like to take breaks. FYI. Like, they'll get it. But if you have that, if you're fearful, no. And I think like, you can start off with, I don't want to say a hard life, but a life that maybe not will be your first choice, right? But then just being content in the season that you're in and working towards
where you want to be.
Yes,
I definitely get it. Like how they say, work hard or what is it? Work hard, play later, something like that. Yeah. So I definitely get that part. Yeah. Like right now, girl, we are working hard.
We are definitely working hard.
And I know we have a generation of people who now are trying to retire early.
Yes.
And they talk about 40s, girl.
That's a thing now.
Yeah.
I saw that.
But I'm like, definitely, like back then, everybody's retired like 70s or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to work that long.
I know.
By the time you retire, it's like,
how many more years do I have left?
Exactly. It's like, we're not really living till 100.
No.
So you don't want to retire.
By God's grace, but not, that's not granted. Like,
girl. So yeah.
Yeah. Like being content in the season that you're in. So like, what does that look like?
Kind of, I try not to be so hard on myself.
Right.
Like you got to give ourselves grace, but also knowing there is a rainbow at the end.
Yeah.
Or no, not the rainbow at the end. What's at the end? The treasure at the end of the rainbow, girl.
There's something there.
Yeah, I think I ain't had no drinks. I promise.
It's something there. Once you get there,
something. The treasure is at the end of the rainbow.
Yeah.
Like. So yes, it's rough. That's literally the mindset that I have. I can be going through it. I can be crying, boo-hoo. And I'm like, all right. I'll be saying I'll be having that one thug tear.
I know.
Just one little thug tear, but I ain't going to cry it out for all day and all week. Like, I know it is just a moment. It's temporary. Yeah. You just, you still, as long as you're working towards something, you're not stagnant. You're just sitting here waiting for, a miracle to happen.
Yeah.
So, we do what we do. We pray, stay positive, work hard, and we're going to get there.
I appreciate the seasons because they make you like I promise you, like if something was handed to me, like, boom, here you go. I would appreciate it. Because let me tell you something. For a moment, and like I promise you, like my whole life has been, I hadn't had it an easy life, right? But I had this contract job, and it was and I know God was trying to show me something. He said, "You are getting too much pride, and I need to."
Yourself.
Yes, girl. I got this contract job. It was early last year, and it was temporary. But when I tell you, it was filthy money.
Ooh,
they paid super high to the point where I started getting blinded of where I came.
Where you
like
came
where
from,
I came from.
girl.
So it's
That
like you got to be content in your season before God adds anything else. And I think he knows who to do that with.
Yeah, yeah.
Because for a second I was prideful.
You forgot where you came
I forgot. I was in the store. I was like, oh, just pay for it. Just put it on my tab. Oh, I had like this whole like new like character. I was like, and I stopped. I was like, who am I? Like, what am I doing?
Girl, yeah.
Girl, I lost that job.
I can't. Girl.
I said, so
said, yeah. Let me bring you back. Come back.
Maybe you ain't had enough trials and tribulations.
He's like, I gave you a little bit. Just a little bit. Now you wilding. Come back.
I done gave you an inch, you done 1 mile, so I'm taking you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so be content in the season that you're in and just really like work towards it and just remember where you came from. I think it's important.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I feel a lot of celebrities, they forget.
Oh, yes.
They forget.
And then life has a way of humbling you.
It
a
does.
lot of these celebrities, especially childhood celebrities, because all they knew was money, you know, and they got all this money and they doing so much so soon, so early.
Right.
And then they're only like 20, 30s and now they wilding out.
Right.
And so then something always happens. You messed up your money. You spent too much. Now you broke. And we all confused like, how did this happen?
Right.
You know, you didn't have anyone to like center you, to help you manage your money or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So yeah.
God, if you're listening, I will be stingy with my money.
Listen,
just bless me.
I don't call it stingy, girl. I am frugal. I am.
It's smart.
Yeah. Because I always think like, what if? You know, you never know. Especially if you got kids. You got somebody else, you know, depending on you. So it's that. Rent, they want to raise that junk randomly. Food, listen, the inflation has been buck wild.
Rice and beans forever.
Listen, we could survival food. Okay, we ain't never gonna forget that,
right?
Because during the pandemic, I was definitely out here seafood. What is the seafood boil all day, every day?
Like, you was overspending on seafood boils?
I was having a good old time. I was cooking.
The government was taking care of it, right?
They sure was.
You weren't humble.
I was humble. I was like, I'm gonna say
not with those seafood, bro.
But for
how much does it cost?
I'm like, just swipe it, you know.
Just swipe
we'll look later. But no,
you
back in my mind,
no.
Yeah, I definitely. Even now, I'll be like, I don't need no receipt. Like, I already spent it. What I needed for, like, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah.
But I do make sure, like, I am frugal.
Yeah.
I make sure, like, yeah, you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
That's
you got
true.
Little savings on the side.
That's true.
'Cause I've had my was not prepared moments. Your
Yeah.
car breakdown, you can't buy a tire.
I know.
I used to be going to the gas station. I'm like, $2, please, at the gas station. It was.
I had
so
those
rough.
moments. I'm not even gonna laugh. I'm not laughing at all. I would like
$2.
five, and then I don't like how they be looking at you too.
I'm like, listen, listen. I remember one time I said, when I tell y'all that I'm dead serious, I asked for $2.
I've done that before.
He was like, I'm gonna have
broke.
50 cents for you. I was like, God bless you. He added 50 cents. I had no shame. I was like, I just gotta make it home.
Yeah.
Like,
and then you get tired of like that just cycle, you know? Like actually I'm on like a heavy budgeting plan now. And I feel so good about myself.
That's good.
But I actually look at my bank statements now. And I'm like,
I just make sure it ain't at zero.
Ugh.
Like, we ain't at zero, right?
Zero.
Okay. We gonna make it.
I'm trying to put savings in because I have a goal and I'm not gonna tell you guys now, but once it's finalized, I'm gonna tell you what the goal is about. And I'm working towards that goal and I'm very proud of myself. I feel good.
Doable.
But you have to cut out a lot of things. Like, sorry guys, I have allergies. I'm probably gonna have allergies every single show, just so you know. But
stuffy.
always. And now I'm like runny. But so yeah, so I'm working towards it. I actually have like a strict plan. Like my son be like, okay, we don't need that. Well, I'm hungry. Well, you definitely can warm up some
noodles.
We got rice. And I'm even teaching them how to really just manage.
Yeah.
And even when you do get like to the point where soft life or God has blessed you to the point where you have overflow, still understanding how to manage it in that season that you're in.
Yeah.
Because like when you have overflow, what are you doing with that overflow?
Invest. That's what we need to do. we didn't know this early on.
No.
But now we're teaching our kids.
Yeah.
And that's the point. Like, we have to learn how to invest, how to, have your money in multiple places. And just keep building. Like you say, like, we don't have to go crazy everywhere we go. Everything, and it's the two things you got to balance out. Do you need it or do you want it?
Yeah.
If it's a necessity, okay.
Yeah.
If you could wait a week or two, make it happen. But if you just want it just because, girl,
you gotta cut it out.
Let it go.
I think there's a lot of celebrities that are still rich because they manage their money properly.
Very well, yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. Like, I feel like we need to really, really know our purpose too.
Girl, I love that word.
Purpose.
Your purpose. Like, because I remember hearing about that maybe like a little after high school. And I'm like, my purpose? What that mean?
Yeah.
Especially in church. Like, we'd always talk about purpose.
You always hear that.
And I'm like, I don't know what my purpose is. I had a moment of being like lost in the world because I'm like, what is my... Because you kind of just like, you go to school, you go to work, you go to church, you go home, you go to school, you go to work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is my purpose?
Yeah.
Because it's like, I can't do this forever. Like, and that's why you have certain people, I forget the stage in life, but you get older, and you got the empty nest thing going on. You have nobody to care for. It's a little after that. Oh, because it's like now you're a little older and you feel like you have no purpose. Like the things that you used to work, now you're not working. You probably retired. You used to care for your kids, but now they're grown. They don't need you anymore. Now you feel purposeless. Yeah. So they fall into like a type of depression and stuff. And it's like, if you had a purpose, something that you were doing for yourself or you're contributing to the world or whatever, you can continue doing that forever. Yeah. But if you never found that purpose, you're just drifting away.
It's true. It's true. A lot of people go to the grave without fulfilling their purpose. Yeah. And that's why it's good to ask God to reveal that purpose.
Girl, that's the thing I've been praying about a lot. I feel like I kind of know... I know half of my purpose.
You do?
I know my purpose. I don't mind. Yeah. So I do know that I'm a people person. Yeah, you are. So I always knew my purpose is within working for the community, for whatever. Okay. Right? So that's why I kind of at first thought it was healthcare. Because I was like, am I going to care for people, take care of them? Like, and I have no problem with blood and all this stuff. Yeah. I started working, when we worked together. Yeah. We worked together. So I'm like, was it I realized it was not that. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm still praying about it. And I'm like, I know it's with people though. Okay. And I like to give. Yeah, me too. Back. It's effortless. Yeah. I used to work retail because even that, like, I need to be somewhere where I'm interacting with other people. I knew I couldn't work like in a cubicle. Yeah. And I'm seeing the same people. Yeah. I knew I had to be doing something with other people and servicing them somehow. Yeah. So currently I work at a school. Yeah, I know. And I know it's in that realm. Okay. Right? And I'm currently in school. Yes. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm halfway there. Yeah. I know I'm in the field where I belong. Okay. The exact job is what I'm working on.
But see, that's good though, because like you can find your purpose or like what you're supposed to be within there. You never know. Like maybe it'll take you to a contract at a bigger school or at a bigger college, a position where you're doing outreach. Like it can blossom into something that you have your wildest dreams. Like, because the thing is like, we have this vision for ourselves of how our purpose should be. Yeah. But God has bigger visions. Yes. And like I have the gift of dreaming, right? So I had this dream and it was right in line of what I was praying about. It was just like, I'm going to be a certain age next year. Girl, I'm going to be a like secret age. Yeah. And I was just thinking, I'm like, have I fulfilled part of my purpose? Like, and we always like you said earlier in the episode, give ourselves grace. How did you know I was going to say that?
Girl, I don't know. It's almost that thing when you at church and the pastor, you got to finish his... Yeah. I'm like, I knew what you were going.
Yeah, so give myself grace. Like, I've done so much. But when I sat down and did self-reflection, I felt like I bounced around a lot. Like, I felt like I'd done so much, but God was telling me, like, you were discovering yourself. And you were figuring out what you liked and what you didn't like, what worked and what didn't work. And you was also counting on me to show you, because I'm trying to do things that sometimes our purpose isn't, and I think they preached about this like a couple of weeks, isn't all what we like. Sometimes God will be like, I need you to go do this.
Here. And we be fighting it.
We do.
We be fighting it.
We
girl.
do.
Yeah.
Like, even this podcast, right? You had a story when we connected. I had like a podcast I was doing during COVID, and it was just like, by the way, I'll do it once in a while. You saw me releasing
but you weren't fully like.
You know how many people told me that like I'm meant to speak into people's lives and actually like encourage, motivate, empower. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it on the side when I see people.
When you see them,
I'll encourage them on the side. And this birthed itself. And you had the similar story.
Yeah.
So this could be part of
our purpose.
Our purpose.
Girl, we getting there. Lord, you see us?
You see us.
We
Lord.
doing the things. We doing
Follow
it.
your will, Lord.
For real.
Yeah.
And I always have that. Well, girl, I don't know the address to my verses, but I know my verses.
Girl, I need work. I'm like, it's somewhere in the Bible.
I know it's biblical, right? But I definitely want that moment of God saying, job well done. You know? Like, I want to know that I actually fulfilled my job on earth. Yeah. And a lot of times it's kind of like a bizarre thought. But a lot of times when people leave this earth, I'm like, they probably just fulfilled their purpose. And God calls them back. Yeah. It sounds so deep, weird. Tati. It sounds so... Okay.
You getting spooky in here. That's so
For real.
deep.
It's a thought like...
So like you've envisioned like when God says, well done, you have reached the end. It's like, okay, you've done. Do you think that's for everyone though? Or
not for everyone. Yeah. And I don't want to say like, the way you go is like, all right, that was not God calling you. Like somebody took you out. But but like a lot of times, even if it's in sickness or in age, there's a lot of people that, pass young. Yeah. But I'm thinking of one specific person from my church. Young guy. Out of nowhere, just super sick. But this guy was so influential at work, at school, at church. Oh, really? And we were all like, oh my gosh. But he left such an impact that we were like,
he fulfilled.
Because he left so much behind. Yeah. And he's done so much. Yeah. And we were like, yo, this guy. Yeah. We call him like the perfect gentleman. Because he was such a gentleman. Like, he was an awesome guy. Yeah. And in that case, then you probably like, you know what? I think he fulfilled his purpose. Yeah. I think God was like, all right, you did what you did. And I need to take you for your death to be used for my glory. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So stuff like that. Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Huh. You got me thinking over here, Tati. I'm like, so I'm thinking about my life. Like I'm really thinking about like, because it's like, it reminds me of the Steward's Prayer.
The who?
The Steward's Prayer. That's what it's called.
Girl, don't be tough. Just tell me what it is. What's this prayer, sis?
It's a Steward's Prayer. It's like, God, what would you want me to do with all you entrusted me with? Like, and you pray that every day before you start your day. Like,
all right, send me that prayer.
Yeah, sure. I'll send you the prayer. Don't worry. Yeah, you about to start preaching up in here, getting off the seats,
girl. Oh, I love your show. I didn't even read it.
Oh, what does it say?
Let God be God.
Yeah, it's the sister at church.
I like it.
She has a line.
That's a cute. I like it. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, we be trying to play God.
We do. All the time. All the time.
Let God be God. I like that.
No, seriously. There's a point where you literally detach yourself from your feelings, from your thoughts, and you let go. It's almost as if like you're in the ocean and then you just float. Can you visualize it?
Girl, I was about to lay back. I was about to.
You was gonna fall.
I would have fell, right? I'd be like, cut commercial.
Like, no, don't put that in there. Yeah. And that, I loved it when I saw it on her site. She has a whole bunch of cool stuff. Nice. Yeah, I really love her line. Girl. Shout you out, girl.
You got a line too. You better shout yourself out.
Oh yeah, I sponsored this episode. We're gonna talk about it later. Yeah. So if you don't know, this episode is sponsored by Self Care is a Priority. You can look us up on Instagram, Facebook. We have t-shirts. We have inspirational self-care journals on there, and on there it's teaching people how to take care of themselves mentally, spiritually, physically.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I took a kickboxing class? Girl,
Yes.
I almost didn't make it.
Did you feel it the next day?
I'm still sore. It was just Saturday. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
How was it?
It was.
Girl, I can't keep up this accent, but I love it. What did you do?
What? I almost passed out, you know? I took kickboxing class. And
Is it like high intensity? Are there levels?
I'm telling you. No. There's all same level, girl.
Oh, no.
But I'm determined to, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Just being intentional about taking care of your body, your health, and all the good stuff. So
awesome sauce.
It was so good seeing you, girl.
You too.
Oh my
This was
goodness.
great.
This was great.
I feel like we were super cheesy this whole time.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because I
Sometimes
missed
I'd be
you.
like, let me try. Oh,
You missed me. You know you
it
missed
just
me. I'm
feels
such a
good when somebody
stalker.
says like,
I be stalking.
You be
Tati. Like, hi, Tati.
no, you be checking in. I be loving it.
I love check-ins.
Yeah.
Check-ins are part of
No.
just letting people know they're loved.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
God
you
loves
love
you.
me.
I love you. Of course I
Thank
do.
you, boo. I love you too.
So, like, I like to talk about what we do here and what do we do. Can we, like, lie it and, like, do it, like, fun? Our intro? Our
Wait.
outro?
Hold on.
We validate, educate, empower.
Yes. Wait, you want to do what?
Let's have, like, a fun way of, like...
We validate.
I don't have like,
Oh.
girl, it's nothing going
You
this
could be
way.
like,
We
you know,
validate.
we educate.
No. Like,
Empower.
like, cut. No.
What? I can't
No.
validate. Girl, I'm
Just
trying
don't
to
say
figure it out.
Okay, so we...
We validate.
We educate.
And
We
we
empower.
empower.
One talk at a time.
Yes, girl.
All
One
right.
talk at a time.